Hey Flosstube, welcome back to Basic Stitches. I'm Jordan and I'm on Instagram at JordanXStitch.
And I'm Jami and I'm on Instagram as JamiXStitch.
I've hyped up this video a lot, so hopefully it lives up to everything. I think it will, because we have a lot of exciting stuff to talk about. But we're going to start with questions, because we haven't done those in a hot minute. We don't have a lot though. I think there's only
A few.
Yeah. Vicky Reno asked, fabric flare, even weave, never heard of it. Where do you purchase it? I know that you can purchase it, some of the fabrics from Fat Quarter Shop. The whitewash board is a big one, that's fabric flare. And then Stitchery Express has a bunch of them. I think they have most of it, or all of it, whatever.
Yeah.
They do various kinds. They do Aida, even weave, or linen. I think 11 to 40 count. But there are like 9,000 or something different styles and patterns.
Because it's a screen print. It's printed on the front and then white on the back. And so, like you said, the whitewash board is one of the most common ones, or has been a popular one. But the image is just on the one side.
Yeah. They don't have all of them on their website though, but they do talk about them all in their Facebook group. Yeah. So, and they do wonky parties every week or something, and that's little pieces.
Small cuts.
Yeah. So it's good to, and they're like marked down in price and everything because they're the small cuts and everything. So that's a great place to get them if you want to try it out. I really like stitching on it. I prefer the even weave. I love Aida, and I'll always stitch on Aida when I want to and stuff. But I think I've started to like even weave best. I'm
kind of in that. Well, I like both.
I like them for different things.
Yeah.
And then, where did the other question go?
Oh, we have lots of comments. People telling us to get Grandma a Diet Coke.
She got her Diet Coke. I forgot to include the picture of her with her Diet Coke. She got one.
We got her.
I also ran to TJ Maxx immediately after we finished the video and got everyone everything that they needed. And called to make sure, because the little heart thing that we got. Did I bring it over?
You should have, to show the thingy.
I swear I had it there like 10 seconds ago.
We'll have to do a pause.
Anyway, they had one that was white around it, like the wood was white, and one that the wood was brown. And so I had to call back to see what people wanted. And they're like, wait, did you actually go? And I'm like, I've been gone for 10 minutes.
It was busy. We were getting ready. We had the shower.
Everyone got everything they wanted and everything they needed, and we're all good now.
We just like to pester each other.
There was another question, right?
Yes.
Oh, Patty Fletcher asked if Janalyn bought a new house. They have been building one over the last few months, and then just finished it and moved in. So
like January 2nd, I think they moved in.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
And it's a beautiful, nice, big home.
Yeah. I haven't been over to see it yet since it's been done. I need to.
Yeah, I need to go out and see her too. I saw it like a week or two before was it a week or two? Seriously, but yeah, because we were down here Christmas shopping. So it was a week or two before they moved in. Okay. That I saw it.
So. I know they're still getting settled, and like they have a lot more space now, so figuring out where to put everything is an adventure. But I get that. Moving is
a pain in the butt.
Yeah. Okay. What part should we start with?
Well, did you need to go? Oh, no.
Oh, it's there.
It's there.
I have it here. This heart thing.
That heart.
Should I start with this, or should I start with the other one?
No, start with this.
Okay.
Just go for it.
So, I got this heart at TJ Maxx. Yeah. It was white or wood. Yeah, and then it had a clip here, but I took that off because it didn't quite work. So, but it has the metal for magnets. Given I didn't have any magnets, so this didn't work. But I saw it and I was like, oh, that's perfect for this chart idea that I have. So I'm going to grab one, and then Mom and Grandma and Janalyn all wanted one because I was going to do something for it. So then got home, and it was Monday I charted it, and then it took you 2 days, to stitch it, and then it's done. So this is a new pattern. This was a really quick one that happened. This is Loads of Love.
The lighting, yeah.
I'm not going to put it on that anymore. I love how it turned out. As I was finishing it, I was
so dang
dying.
cute. I had fun with it.
So it's a cute little, small, quick finish. Mom did it in 2 days. For Valentine's Day. That's what I was going to say. I used, sorry, crinkly bag, the Lugano gray check. This is from
Fat Quarter Shop.
Yeah, Fat Quarter Shop. Kids are going to try to come in. And then most of the colors come from their Floss Fix Piggy Pink. So if you got this, you already pretty much have it.
The only other colors you'd need would be Black Coffee,
Licorice Red,
and River Rocks.
Yeah. But
or
if you wanted to use
conversion.
the DMC, yeah. And I always put the DMC conversions on those. So this is available. Let's see, this video is going up Saturday morning. So this is available now. There's the paper copies, and these have already been shipped to shops. So they should have them very soon.
So, because you ship, yeah.
So they should have them very, very, very soon. That's my new pattern.
It is super cute. I liked it. The fabric was a 32 count, and give it a just be a hair bigger if you did it on a 28 count. Mm-hmm. But I thoroughly enjoyed stitching on it. It's the Zweigart fabric, the even weave, and I enjoyed it. I like that fabric.
And then to finish it, it's on sticky board with a couple layers of batting. Mm-hmm. And then I got these pom-poms. It's just a ribbon from Joann's. And then this is just some lace from Joann's. So, and then that's just wrapped around it. And then I need to, but I haven't yet, to put felt on the back and then magnets to make it stick to the heart. Because with the clip, it like hung off just a little bit too much. So with the magnets, it'll
be up where it should be.
Right.
I liked the lace idea stuff because that reminded me of the like making a Valentine a heart and putting the ruffle edge around it, or like when you did crafts in school with and you use the paper doily things, mm-hmm. To make the hearts. Anyway, that's what it reminds me of, is that classic Valentine look.
And that's kind of what we had talked about wanting to do, because Mom helped me come up with everything for it, and making it basically feel kind of like a vintagey Valentine. So I love it. I'm trying to get the lighting perfect.
And I like the font for the Loads of Love too.
That's just my handwriting.
It was cute. It was fun.
Me trying to be all cutesy. I'm trying to get better at my lettering, so that was a fun way to work on it. And I like how the love turned out on the wagon too.
Yeah, the cursive.
Because that was just, I wrote it and then I put it and like charted over top of it. Next, so that was Mom's first finish. Mom's second finish is number 2 in Spooky Hollow. Mm-hmm. So we had the bed and breakfast, that's what it's called. And now Mom finished the coffee shop, which is brew coffee.
It's so cute. Those witches. So,
it's got the same colors. I think it has a few more. But it's the same color palette. The colors carry over, and that'll be the same throughout the entire series. Is that the colors will carry throughout so that it all ties together. We've got the cute little witches, more of the cobblestone path, and that's how it lines up. Wait, what? Yeah, I think it's that way. So you can see this one's a little bit shorter. If you're doing it all as one, I would suggest adding just like bats,
a couple bats
above it to fill in that space. But it's cute. I love it. This is actually the first one that I charted in this series, and I love it.
It was fun to stitch. I liked it. It took me longer, but I didn't work on that as steadily as I did the Loads of Love, and there's a lot more stitching in it than Loads of Love. That's had some dead stitching on the house, you know, the way houses are. Mm-hmm. But I had fun stitching it, watching it come together. It was cute.
I did, as I was finishing it, I filmed a finishing tutorial if you want to do them like I have individually. So I'll be editing that and uploading that soon. But I go through all the steps of how to make them like with the little stands and all that stuff. I lost my train of thought there.
You said it was going to be fun and wild and crazy. You didn't say it was going to be old and lose your mind.
Okay, Alex is supposed to be bringing me a Diet Coke because I need caffeine.
Apparently we live off Diet Coke these days because I had to have a Diet Coke for the drive down here.
And that also has shipped to shops.
Yep.
So Spooky Hollow number 2, the coffee shop. So that's finishes.
I got another finish.
You have another finish? You didn't even tell me.
I know. I'm so excited.
Is it one of those that I told you to get your butt in gear? Finally!
So I have to fold that over. So this was the Liberty that I had not finished the green on, which I think the green was steamed broccoli, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, steamed broccoli. And I finally pulled it out and finished the leaves. That's all I had left. But she kept cussing me out for it, as some of you have heard.
Because it would have taken her less than half an hour.
And it took me seriously like 10 minutes. It was, because there's only like the 4 little leaves. And so it's finished. Now I just need to have it fully finished.
Okay.
So that I'll have it up for
4th of July?
Yeah.
Patriotic time?
Yep. So, anyway. So that was my 3rd finish, but I didn't want to tell her that.
Mom had 3 finishes.
Even if one took me 10 minutes. That's all right. That was fun.
In one video, 3 finishes.
I know. But last time I didn't
And a whip.
Yeah. Last time I didn't get to show very many finishes, so, you know, that's a thing.
I'm impressed.
And 2 of them are fully finished.
Yeah.
Thanks to you. I love finisher.
Whips.
Whips.
Yep.
Do you have any?
No.
I'm
just busy.
I know, I'm just teasing you. My other whip I've worked on is all bundled up. I showed this last time. And it's the Brenda Jarvet. Oops. And I was working on it. And when I go to bed, I just kind of wad it up and stick it in my stitching bag.
You've gotten a lot done.
Because for the last few nights, I haven't had any of your stitching to do. So I got to stitch on my own.
I know, I've got to remedy that.
So, oh, that's washed out.
The blue is so cute.
It is.
Where's something white?
Here, the back of this.
Oh, yeah. To compare, like, it is very blue and
it's
cute.
just that aqua. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I love the colors that I've been stitching it with. So this week I got done like part of the bird up here and branch down here and branch, and I was doing leaves down here. And I actually...
Are you stitching it in hand?
Yeah, I have been. And the bird, I would have had the rest of it, his body finished, but I think I had chose to do...
Cherry cobbler, right?
Cherry cobbler. I don't think I have any. If I do, I couldn't find it. So I need to look for the red and to do that. I wish it would show it better. It shows up all the wrinkles.
Something else.
And that's probably where mine is, and I'm just not sure where.
So is that random snowflake you did part of it, or is that off in the border?
That'll be off in the border, because that one that I did to test the white on was out there. But no, I gotta go the other way. I love it. Every time I pull it out to stitch on it, I love it. And I'm excited to do the bunny and the cat as well, because I've had fun with that.
Yeah.
And then the other item, should we talk about this one? You got a bag too, because it's the Bloomtopia. It's the stitch along with Fat Quarter Shop for the Make-A-Wish donation. So the chart is free on Jolly
blog.
Jabber blog. And they just have a link on there that you can go on and post or do a donation for the Make-A-Wish. And I think it's
They
of
asked
Texas.
for, I think, $15. But you can donate as much as you are comfortable with.
And I think each little section of the chart will be released every 2 weeks. And it starts...
Is it really 2 weeks?
Yeah,
They're
every
little
other week.
sections.
Yeah, I think it's every other week. I thought... Because doesn't it go till June?
I don't know. I thought it was done in like April or May.
I thought it was June. I thought it was
I
every
pay
other week.
attention.
Anyway, and I had posted this on my Instagram, but it's all the beautiful colors that I had chose to stitch it with. And these are all Victorian Moto sampler shop threads. There are also some of the colors that I was using from Waxy Moon Designs Springhouse Trio. And then I'm stitching on China Pearl Jobelan 28 count. So anyway, that's my thing. And the chart actually came out today, Friday, but this video will come up tomorrow. So anyway, so I'm gonna print that out. Actually, it's easy enough. I may just print it, use it off my phone versus printing it.
I know. I like Mom's colors. I'm gonna go match it to just the DMC. But I know what fabric I'm gonna use. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it.
I know. Well, because it's such a little piece, and it's only released every other week, I think I'll still keep up on it.
I at least will get caught up in March. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
So, what day is it? It's Friday. Well, this will be...
It's January 31st. It's my mom and dad's anniversary today. 51
years. I saw them today. I got one of Grandma's finishes that she was model stitching for me.
You didn't show me.
I thought you knew.
Well, I didn't know it was done.
Yeah, she finished it this morning.
Oh.
And then they gave M&Ms to the kids, and the kids were very happy. But was it Wednesday or Tuesday that I got the email?
Wednesday.
It was Wednesday.
Tuesday? Wednesday?
I think it was
Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday.
Yeah, because it was Tuesday. I had other stuff I did. So I got an email from Yarn Tree?
Yep.
They had a cancellation from an exhibitor at Needlework Market and offered the spot to me. So...
But the fun thing is like I have that email listed on my phone, and I was at work, but I saw it come through, and I immediately left it with.
Well, and so I'm sitting like on the couch with the kids. We were watching a show, and I got it, and I looked at it, and I was like, "Wait, what?" So I started walking back to my bedroom to call Mom, and as I like pushed to call her, and it was like connecting through, I was getting a call from her because she saw it, and we both just, it was a very lovely moment. So Nashville Needlework Market is kind of a big deal. Most people who
and we were going, we said
these days know about it,
right?
And so, and as a designer, I really want to go, and I've talked about how that's like my dream, like to go to market. So then we talked to Michelle Garrett, Bendy Stitchy, and she was like, yeah, Jorden could totally probably go as
like a buyer to like just
to shadow and see what it's like before making the like jump into it, because it is a decent chunk of money to be an exhibitor.
It's basically taking a store from Utah to Nashville.
Yeah. So I contacted them and I was like, hey, I was just wondering if I could come like shadow. And they were like, yeah, totally. So we were signed up to do that. And we'd already talked about that before. And then now I'm going as an exhibitor. So it's a little bit different. There's a little bit different preparation.
1 month to get this
Most
together.
Most designers plan for this for like
A year.
6 months to a year. And I have a month for my first time going into it basically blind. So it's a little bit stressful. But just really exciting too. Like, I am overwhelmed by how excited I am. So
you and me both, because
Yeah.
I just get to tag along.
So I'm putting my employee to work.
Yeah, I got lots of stuff to be doing.
Dad's been off for winter because of
Seasonal.
seasonal work and stuff. And I'm like, hey Dad, do you want to learn how to cross stitch? Do you want to help stitch models for me? He said no.
I don't think we want him to help. Let's be real.
But yeah, we're really excited. I called my husband before I
Confirmed
said
or
yes.
anything. Yes.
I wanted to kind of talk to him about it because it affects his life too, with how much more work I'd have to be putting in and everything. And was like, so what do you think? And he's like, well, obviously you have to do it. I was like, oh good, I have his support. But yeah, so that's really exciting. I'm really excited.
It's a lot, like, just all the little details to think about. Like, after this, she's conducting a business meeting, and I need to take notes.
I think it was it yesterday I went to TJ Maxx?
Uh-huh.
I had to go get a notebook so that I could keep track of all of this. I needed like a good notebook. I really want the planner from Jorden that says 2020. I think it's super cute, but they didn't have any. So I just got a notebook. But I've been writing, like, I have multiple lists in it of things for Nashville that I need to check off and do, and it's a lot of work.
In a short amount of time.
I got my room assignment.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the map today of like where everyone else is and stuff, and like seeing my business name next to some of these other people is so like surreal.
Well, we're like down 4 rooms away from Teresa Kogut, down the hall from Barbie, Pedal Pusher, diagonal from Luminous Fiber Arts, Misty Purcell. There was just Glendon Place was down the kitty corner.
Hoffman is like on the other side
corner
from me.
You, yeah.
Like, and the Gentle Art I think is on the same floor as me. Maybe not. There are like 4 floors of people, but
we're on the 4th floor. Please come visit us.
It's really exciting and surreal, and there's like these waves of like, oh my gosh, there's so much to do. Oh my gosh, this is happening, because like this actually is like my dream. And so now I have a month to prepare.
Well, and she's like, when she's talking, do you think we can do this? What have we got to do? We're talking about, and it's finally like, go big or go home. Let's do it.
Part of me was like, I want to do this so bad, but I don't want to screw it up.
No.
So I wanted, before I confirmed that I was doing it, I wanted to know that Mom and Alex both were like, yes, we can do this. We can make this work. So it's exciting. Sorry, my kids are loud. If
They're playing with Grandpa, so they're roughhousing.
But yeah, that's lots of big news.
That's the big news.
Video.
2 new releases. Exhibitor at Nashville. Boom.
So when I'm not super active on Instagram, or I'm crazy active on Instagram, because it will go one of those
2
ways. I have a reason. Because usually I'm not super active and I just don't post anything. I usually like and see things all day long, but usually it's just because I'm lazy and don't actually post things and take time to set up pictures and stuff. This time it's just because I'm busy.
There's a lot to do. Like, we've been thinking of all the fine details of things that we need to be prepared for, and we need to get, or we need to put together, or...
And
like,
it's some of the smallest things.
My
like,
eye keeps twitching.
I know.
And I
twitchy
wake
eyes so bad.
And I wake up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and my mind instantly starts thinking of everything, and then I have a hard time going back to sleep, and then...
I have not had the hardest time sleeping because I got an app. It's called Calm. It plays like relaxing music, and it helps me sleep. It just gives me enough to think about that I'm not like...
Do you mean my sleep headphones?
No.
Oh.
It gives me enough to like think about so that I have something to focus on and not just let my brain run wild. But it's like a relaxing thing, so it helps. I have slept fine, which I was worried about. Because I don't
That
want
was
to
one
get
of the
sick.
first things I told her is, even with as much work as we're doing, and as busy as she needs to be, she needs to get her sleep and not get sick.
Yeah. So that's life.
It's a good life.
And I'm like, I told my in-laws, I was like, hey, just so you know, I'm going to be real busy this month. And I don't think they understand. Like, they're very supportive and excited for me and everything, but they have no idea. And I'm so excited. And I was like, but Mom, we were going to vlog it. We might still try.
I know. Like, that was a concern she had. I'm like, we'll figure something out.
Sometimes the stupidest concerns seem like they matter when they don't at all.
It's true.
But
that's the thing.
Anyway, I don't want to get rambly because I could, but if I get too rambly,
Have we
I
shown
might cry.
Everything?
I think so. You had 3 finishes.
3 finishes, some
2 whips.
a whip and
and a start.
To start.
Oh, haul. My haul. I got my bag.
Mm-hmm.
I got my cloth because Mom stitched this and she's going to take it home and I want one for me.
It was kind of nice that I had already ordered this stuff and she knew I had it in my stash, and then she emailed me the chart and I already had everything.
Yeah, and I mean, that's part of why I picked the colors, is to make it easy. I mean, they turned out perfect.
Oh, well, they just blended and went so well.
Yeah. So that just shows how good these floss packs are, because all the colors look great together.
Right.
I want them to open it up again because I want to get in on it, because I didn't last time. I got in and I was able to go through checkout, but by the time I was checking out, it was telling me it was sold out. I was sad. I also got a project bag at Joann's because it had dogs on it. And the girl at the checkout was like, I like this bag. I'm like, I know, you've had the cat one forever, but I'm not really a cat person. And she's like, oh, do you have a lot of them? And I'm like, yeah, I have most of them. She's like, what do you use them for? I think she was concerned about my bag collection, which, I mean, rightfully so. I was like, I use them as project bags. And she's like, oh, that makes a lot more sense.
She works at a craft store.
Right? But it was funny.
That was funny.
Anyway, we have a lot to get done.
Yep. 2 giveaways today.
Yeah.
I have a question.
You too? Mm-hmm. Way to be prepared.
I just thought
3
of it.
finishes, a whip and a start, and a question.
I'm on a roll for like this long. No, because you said this was like your dream. So it's like, tell us what's your dream. Like, have you got to experience your dream or do it yet? Nashville, here we come.
Mine all growing up was to publish a book.
Mm-hmm, that's true.
I still want to do that. Like, that's still a dream. And I still plan on doing that. But this is my other one. I have 2 dreams.
I don't know what my, like, a dream. I guess I just have
Go to Nashville with
to go to
me.
Nashville. I have like dream vacations that I want to do and go places and see. I dream about retiring tomorrow. That's not happening, so yeah. But I have like dream vacations.
What if you started designing charts and then we could do like Country Cottage and Little House and I could be Little Stitch Girl and you could be like Mama Stitch or something and then and then we could do it together. I don't know.
And how would we model stitch for 2 businesses?
We wouldn't. Oh. It would just all be
because we're trying to keep up with just all your ideas right now.
I have too many. Sorry about the lighting. This is getting really bad.
Yeah.
So, what's your dream? Doesn't have to be Stitchy related.
No, just whatever. And
career, family, personal, whatever.
Yeah, what's something that you would like to do?
Have you accomplished one or
multiple? Because you can have multiple. I mean, that's the thing.
And we'll give away one of each of these in our next video, which will hopefully be next. Well, no, it won't be.
Next week's the wedding.
Yeah. And I'll be gone. And I don't know that we'll really have much to show, honestly. So we will just...
We're going to probably have to play the video a little bit by ear.
Yeah, we'll announce
2 weeks.
Next week, just like in the comments. We'll comment and reply to your comment if you're a winner.
The winner, okay.
And then you can get us your info. That way, because like this is a Valentine's chart,
so
and
we
it's
can get
fast,
it to you.
but we want you to get it, So we will we'll comment the winner next Saturday, the 8th?
7th.
7th?
I can't run.
No, it's the 8th.
Are you sure?
Yes. Because I come home from St. George.
I can't function. What am I doing?
I don't know. Your calendar's weird.
I know.
Saturday, we will comment the winner. Okay.
Sorry.
It's
the 8th because Sarah's wedding.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Did you say that?
Yeah. Well, no, I said I come home from St. George that day, but same thing. For the same reason. I'm
blind.
Sorry. My website, which links to my Etsy shop, is littlestitchgirl.com. My Facebook page is Little Stitch Girl. I'll post updates of stuff on there sometimes. Our Facebook group is The Basic Bunch, and we're trying to be better about hanging out in there because it is a lot of fun, and I love seeing everybody's work and sharing stuff. Like, it's awesome.
And please come join. It's a good place.
Yeah. And next is Instagram. My Instagram is Jorden X Stitch.
My Instagram is Jami X Stitch.
And Grandma's is, DeAnn, that's her name, is Grandma X Stitch.
She's lost her mind already.
And Janalyn's is Weeza X Stitch. So we will see you eventually. And it's going to be crazy. So wish us luck.
That's just what I was going to say.
Okay.
We need it.
Bye.
Bye.